Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Craig Like this D. About to react to this video by Inform Overload. This is top 10 influencers who look nothing like their photos in real life, part 3. I did 1 and 2. These are really interesting. Just seeing, how these people tweak their pictures and, completely change how they look on IG. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So let's see these posers on part 3. Let's watch.
Paper Magazine wrote in a September 2019 issue that we have forgotten what human faces actually look like. And they're not wrong. We see such altered human beings both in photos and in person that we've started equating beauty with a standard that is unachievable by natural means. Unachievable without going under the knife. And unachievable without editing our photos to the point where we look unrecognizable. What is gravy? You're watching IO. I'm Charlotte Aubrey coming at you with a part 3 of this series. And if this is your first time here, hey, thanks for checking out another one of our videos. I know that for those of you who have been keeping up with this series, these videos have helped your self-esteem, and that's all they're meant to do. They're not meant to bash anybody, make anybody feel bad for editing their photos, but when you look at photos side by side between edited and unedited, I feel like people don't realize how much they're actually changing themselves. So with that being said, let's look into the top 10 influencers who look nothing like their photos in real life, part 3. In at 10, Lindsay Pelas. Lindsay is a model, actress, and influencer with 9 million followers on Instagram. According to her Instagram bio, she is genetically gifted. Hey! Her words, not mine. Lindsay is beautiful, as are all of the women on this list. But Lindsay is a big fan of the Facetune, my friends. Here's a side-by-side. The photo on the left is from her Instagram page. The photo on the right is from a red carpet event. Now this one isn't as drastic as some of the other influencers on this list. She still resembles herself in the edited images, but you can see how she's using blurring and highlights to change the shape of her face. So it looks like a Barbie doll face. She's still stunning, but not quite the person that we see in Instagram in real life. In at 9, Norvina. Norvina, aka the beautiful Claudia Sore, has 1.6 million followers on Instagram. You may recognize her as the president of Anastasia Beverly Hills. She is one of the most well-known makeup artists in the game. Norvina's photos are perfect. There are literally no imperfections whatsoever. But even Norvina, as beautiful as she is, doesn't look the way she does in the photos she posts on Instagram. Norvina was recently at a red carpet event where the good people of Getty Images were there. As I said in part 1 of this series, Getty Images photographers don't edit their images, but they're often at high-profile events. Anyone can access the Getty Images database. The photo on the left is what she looked like on Instagram, and the photo on the right is what she looks like without editing. Like, she's still so stunning either way, but these two photos don't look like the same person. At number 8 on our list, Aubrey O'Day. Aubrey O'Day is a singer-songwriter and television personality. She was a breakout star on MTV's Making the Band back in 2005. She's got 139,000 followers on Instagram. From her photos, you would never feel like anything is amiss. Everything normal? Yep. Good? Yep. Nothing amiss. But Aubrey O'Day was recently at a premiere for Marriage Boot Camp, and photos of her from the event show a very different Aubrey from what you see on the gram. Aubrey has gone under the knife, that is no secret, but it's clear from these images that she doesn't look a heck of a lot like she does on Instagram, now does she? In at 7, Miss Andrea G, aka Andrea G. Andrea, the queen of swimwear as she calls herself, has 254,000 followers on Instagram. From her photos, she looks like she's got an absolutely rockin' bod and a lifestyle that most of us would dream of having. I mean, does she ever come off that yacht? I wouldn't. But there's something about Andrea's photos that looks a little too good to be true. Take this one with the dove. I don't think that bird is real. And you know what else isn't real? Her Instagram photos. In at 6, Celine Centino. Celine is an influencer based in Zurich with 160,000 followers on Instagram. This one is a doozy, yo. You can tell from her pictures that they are edited. She does not look like a real-life human being in them. It was also hard for me to find any images that were appropriate to share with you here because her posts are quite saucy. But Celine also posts videos where she looks absolutely nothing like her photos. Like, you can see that she doesn't. So I'm not sure if she cares that people can see a difference. But yeah, here's a photo of her on Instagram side by side with a screenshot from a video. When I was researching this video, I also found out that Celine looked very different a few years ago. Let's bring up a transformation photo, shall we? Yep, that's definitely different. At number 5, Sahara Ray. Sahara Ray is a model with 1.2 million followers on Instagram, and she's got her own swim line. You probably remember her as being one of Justin Bieber's exes. I'm pretty sure she was the one that was like with the naked photos of Justin Bieber. You remember that in the waterfall thing? Yeah, I think that was her. Anyways, I found some photos of her at a recent appearance at Girl Cult Festival in Los Angeles. She looks totally unrecognizable. She looks absolutely nothing like the person she posts on Insta. Now, I'm pretty sure she had a little bit of work done recently, so I'm not sure if these photos accurately reflect what she looks like now, but when I saw these pictures of her, they reminded me of Elba Prescoli from part 1. Can we bring up a pic? I'm sorry, but don't these two women look like the exact same person? Are y'all using the same editing app or what? Because these are two completely different women. In a course, Sahara Ray on Instagram, but she says her name is Sarah. She's a model with 374,000 followers. There's all kinds of weird wonky things going on in her post. This is what she looks like on Instagram, and this is what she looks like in person. You really get a feel for how much she edits her photos when you look at her edited pics next to a screenshot from a video. I also found some stock images taken of her that show a very different person. Although apparently Neymar, like football star Neymar, doesn't seem to mind. Apparently he sent a private plane for her so she could visit him in Barcelona. I wonder if he was looking at photos of her on Instagram. In at 3, Dirty Hippie. Dirty Hippie, aka Hannah Winifred Tittensor, is a smaller influencer with just over 42,000 followers on Instagram. From recent photos, she looks like a black woman, but if you look at older photos, it becomes clear that Dirty Hippie is actually a white woman. A white woman who clearly likes tanning a lot. And actually she was on one of Barcroft's episodes of people who are addicted to tanning. One of my favorite accounts, Beauty False, recently exposed her. Here are some side-by-side images that show just how much she edits her face. And here's an image that shows just how much she edits her body. The image on the left is taken from her Instagram page. The image on the right is from Barcroft's video. Like, bro, that waist is tiny. I feel like the only people with waists that small are women that are like 5'1". If you've had a waist that tiny, I commend you. I just know for the majority of women, a waist like this is completely unattainable. And clearly it's unattainable naturally for Hannah as well. Not gonna happen. Coming into our number 2 spot on our list, Ola Farahat. Beautiful Ola Farahat has 1 million followers on Instagram. Ola is a fashion blogger based in Dubai and one of the most famous influencers in the Middle East. Her lifestyle is pretty much as bougie as you can get, but because she's got a bougie lifestyle, she goes to a lot of events. Events where there are Getty Images photographers. Here are some side-by-sides. Like, I really want to make sure my viewers know that I'm not calling these women ugly in person. They're still beautiful, they just don't look the way they do in their photos. And number 1 on our list, Khloe Kardashian. Khloe has 100 million followers and she is one of the biggest celebrities and influencers on this list who's been exposed time and time again for her excessive use of Photoshop and editing apps. I mean, she does belong to a family who's known for altering their appearance. When you got people like Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, and Kendall Jenner in your family, I mean, she probably feels the need to keep up with them. But Khloe does go a bit overboard with the editing, and you can see a difference both on TV and in unedited images published by red carpet photographers. Honestly, I feel like if it weren't for the Kardashians, a lot of us wouldn't feel the need to get plastic surgery or edit our photos because we wouldn't be trying to keep up with beauty standards they have set for the rest of the world. Yet the Kardashians are some of the most notorious users of Photoshop, and I mean, we all know about the plastic surgery. So before I wrap up this video, by all means, edit your photos if it makes you feel better about yourself. I personally have learned my lesson when it comes to editing, and I do recognize the impact Instagram has on mental health, and I'm gonna do my best to set a good example.
Girl, sure. A couple of these people, I didn't notice a difference, so I don't know if I'm tripping or what, or maybe she didn't use the correct picture she meant to use. I'm confused, but a couple of them I was just like, wait, she looks pretty much similar, so don't know what that was about. But some of these people look wild. They look crazy. They edit their pictures a whole lot, and hey. And then, you know, you have that whole conversation about, like she's saying, mental health, and, you know, you want to make sure that you're setting a good example, young people, man. Everybody got to be responsible for themselves. That's just how I look at it, but, you know, sure, everybody has different views on this type of thing, but I just don't feel like I got to raise nobody goddamn kids or be no example or be no mentor. I am not your motherfucking mama. I did not raise you. I don't plan to raise you. I don't plan to be any influence of any type. And if you get influenced by me, that's on you. That's on you. That's on you and your parents to correct. Like, if you want to go there, like, it's so many things that kids are negatively affected by. Like, they literally cannot avoid it. From going to school, from watching TV, from listening to the radio, from on Instagram, fucking Facebook, YouTube, magazines. Literally every single thing that they're exposed to can have a negative impact on them. But it is your job as a parent to teach them, hey, this is fake. Hey, this does not affect who you are as a person. It's up to you to build up their self-esteem and to tell them that they're beautiful regardless and that they shouldn't be affected by that. Like, I don't think that responsibility should be on fucking people on Instagram. It's not their responsibility. So I don't agree with that, notion at all that, oh, you need to set a good example and da-da-da. You shouldn't do that because that's going to make young girls feel like, fuck that. Their parents should be teaching them that. That is not your responsibility. Do what you want to do. That's just my opinion, but whatever. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want me to react to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!